Hey, it's Jeffrey Gurian here for Comedy Matters TV on the Be Terrific Network, and I'm here at the Village Underground, part of the Comedy Cellar, for the 60th birthday roast of Rich Vos. It's going to be an amazing, exciting evening, hilarious, with Bonnie McFarlane as the roast master. She's one of the funniest people in the business, and the dais is sick. It's Bobby Kelly, Joe DeRosa, Jim Florentine, Louis J. Gomez, Jim Norton, Colin Quinn, Judy Gold, Big J. Oakerson. It doesn't get funnier than that. It's going to be unbelievable. Stick around and see what happens. The first time you met Rich Vos, do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember doing the video now, yeah.
Do you remember your feelings about him the first time you met him?
Yeah, I had him get me a coffee. It was good. Yeah.
I'm here with the man of the hour, Rich Vos. Congratulations on an amazing evening.
It was, everybody came so prepared. It was insane. Just remarkable.
I knew it was going to be good, but it was beyond expectation. It was just fucking fantastic.
It's the best roast I've ever been involved in. And I've been in a lot of roasts.
Truly the best. I've been at Friar's Roast. This was better than the Friar's Roast that I've been at. Unbelievable. Maybe the best roast I've ever seen.
Thank you. It was great.
Everybody crushed.
The
material was their A game. Everybody brought their A game.
It's crazy. It was crazy how good it was. I'm amazed that I pulled it out without pissing myself. I swear to God. I swear to God. Luckily, I pulled it out.
Right. And thank God you filmed it too, which is amazing to have that, because it's a great show. Those pictures they were showing of you before where you're posing, was that taken just for this roast?
Yes.
I had a feeling because they were phenomenal. Every single thing was just so amazing.
Patrice from the grave.
Oh my God, that was all right. That was just great. I just want to congratulate you. The best of luck with this.
Thank you.
Great. And
this is what 31 years sober gets you.
Exactly.
31 years.
Congratulations. Oh, of course.
Ready to do this.
Yeah. I'm here with the woman of the hour, Bonnie McFarlane. Congratulations, Bonnie.
On what? Having a living husband?
You are so amazing tonight. This was really an incredible
That's how I
event.
always imagine his funeral. And yes.
This is your mic, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm using yours.
I know.
I felt like you were pointing it to me, so that
I was. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just so excited. You're politely using my mic. It's nice. You should feel so proud of what you created tonight. It's unbelievable.
It really was a lot of work.
Unfortunately, it had to be for Rich Vos.
And yes, I thought, well, we did it for somebody actually worthy. This would be fantastic.
Did you come up with the concept of putting up your old boyfriend's credits against him?
No, God, that's so embarrassing.
What, were you surprised?
I did not know that was going to happen.
You didn't know that was happening?
And in fact, what if he found out, and he thinks, oh, I'm the best thing that ever happened to her, and she can't stop talking about it or something. That
was amazing. So who did that? Kate? Did Kate come up with that idea?
No, that was all on Bobby Kelly.
Really?
Did all of it.
Oh, wow.
He must have done some research.
And even the Patrice thing, too?
Oh, the Patrice thing, I sort of had the idea to do that, Patrice from Beyond the Grave, because I know he always trashed Rich, and we had a guy named Ray Wagner do the video, and he's so fantastic. He did a great job.
Your opening was so strong, it set the tone, and the lineup was incredible. I mean, and everybody was so strong. How they all came up with different things. There was really no repetition.
There was really not that much crossover. You'd think you'd have to cross out so many jokes, but...
That's such a hard thing to do. I felt bad for Big J, and he fucking crushed at the end.
Destroyed. But they're all such original voices. That's how comedy is supposed to work.
Very much so.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Raina here?
No,
thank God.
She did write one of my jokes for me.
She did, right?
Yes.
Probably the filthiest one, I'm sure.
She's very funny, yeah.
She is hilarious. I saw her the other day when we were sitting outside the stand. And she told the comic that she found his mints and she licked all of them.
Yes.
Look, she's coming from good stock. She's got to be hilarious.
Yes.
I mean, it's unbelievable. So, were there any other surprises for you tonight?
Well, I honestly, and this is, I don't know why, but I was kind of was surprised that everyone killed. Everyone was so
Yeah, there was
great,
no-
so funny. I
There's
love
no
them
weak
all.
link. Everybody was so strong.
Yes.
It
And
was-
it warmed my heart because I love them all so much.
Yeah, and obviously it goes both ways.
Yeah.
You only roast the ones you love, right?
Right. That's why it makes it so fun.
It was just incredible. Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
So
So glad you came.
Thank you. I wouldn't miss it for the world. TV is going to use, some network is going to do this for sure.
I hope
There's no
so.
question about it. No question about it.
These comics deserve to be seen finally.
They do.
After all these years.
Absolutely. Especially Colin Quinn.
Yes.
All these unknown names. They
Yes,
need to be
I plan to make them famous.
seen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
You're the big time now.
I'm here with Bobby Kelly, man. Bobby, congratulations, man. What a fucking roast. Unbelievable.
It was a fun.
It was crazy.
I know. I just love you. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a fun night.
No, I'm ridiculous.
Everybody. No, you're not. I love you. Everybody killed it. Bonnie's a fucking superstar.
Isn't she amazing?
Rich Vos, Colin, everybody. I took a hot one. I took a lot of fat jokes.
A lot of abuse tonight, but
Yeah.
you did it with us. You did it from love. They love you,
All-
obviously.
Yes.
From what they say, they only do that to people they love.
Well, yeah.
The love is incredible for you.
Well, I had a lot of love. If that's the
Lot of
case, they love me a lot.
A lot of love.
Yeah,
for
no,
you
it was a
tonight.
lot of fun, man. Everybody, DeRosa, and we've been friends for 18 years, almost 20 years. So,
You and DeRosa or you and Voss?
no,
Andres is here. I was trying to bring.
we're on camera, you fucking,
I'm
you
sorry.
done. Colin was,
That's part of the roast.
you really are just a fucking ham
I gotta
bone.
go. I gotta go.
I feel like a weird gay couple when I'm with you.
With you. Which one's the guy?
I am.
Everyone, okay, I'll go for that. Everyone was so strong tonight. It was
Everybody,
amazing.
yeah.
Everybody brought their A game.
Everybody.
How long did you work on your material?
It's been a month or two, yeah.
It showed. I mean, everybody. The jokes were just. I had to write some of them down because they were just so fucking good.
Yeah.
They were just.
It was fun, man.
Even Voss told me, he goes, he had to keep himself from peeing in his pants.
Wow.
was so
when
funny.
Colin called DeRosa a dud, I almost shit my pants. It's the perfect word for him.
It was amazing.
Yes.
It was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Skankfest was incredible. Coming from
Skankfest.
Skankfest into this,
I love that the comedy community in New York is really kicking ass.
isn't that cool?
Really, it's not
Isn't
just
that cool?
this selfish thing where everybody's just trying to become famous. A bunch of people are putting shit on and keeping us having fun ourselves, which is important.
I was just saying, I was talking to Gary Goldman. He said it's so nice to be sitting there watching and realize that all those people are your friends.
Yep.
And they all get along,
Yeah.
and you know them personally. And
Well, we used to do this around 20 years ago. And
On Tough
over
Crowd?
No, the Boston Comedy Club.
oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
when Barry Katz owned it?
Barry Katz. We did the Barry Katz roast.
I
We
remember,
did
I was there.
We did the Rich Vos roast back then.
There was a Jeff Ross roast then, too,
Yeah.
at the Boston.
There he is right there.
Oh, I talked to him on camera already.
Oh, his
Yeah.
hat stinks.
I know.
Fucking hate
Was that
his
his hat? That's. Oh, I thought you meant literally that his hat stinks.
His hat's awful. We lit it on fire
and
yesterday.
Keith Robinson.
Keith Robinson. Yeah, you.
Keith, you got a lot of love too tonight, man.
That wasn't love. You call that love?
Well, I think when they mention your name from the stage, they do it with love. You were part of the roast, but you didn't get a chance to answer.
I don't know if it was love with Keith, but go ahead.
Well, I think like this. I thought Bob did an all right job. Florentine.
The lights went out on that, stupid.
Y'all were great. It's a great roast. Unbelievable roast. Everybody was pretty good, damn good.
Yeah, you were supposed to be on it.
Well, I couldn't, man. I had a stroke.
Did you change your mind?
Hey, thank God. The
No, but
roast
he
would have
said-
been a half hour shorter.
Oh.
It was crazy when he said Patrice did it better. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, everybody had that joke.
It hurt.
I think
You do it better. You do strokes better.
I think a lot of the jokes must hurt, but only comedians learn to shrug that off. In the outside world, if somebody said that to you, you can punch him in the face.
Yeah.
But in the comedy world, people take it for granted that they
I
just
give
shit
Keith
on
a
each
couple
other.
more glasses of wine. He might take a swing at me later.
It's good to see you, brother.
See you, man.
Thank
All
you,
right.
man.
All right, buddy.
Bobby, so just tell me about your podcast.
Yeah.
You know what, dude?
You know what, dude, on Riotcast?
And Lauren Kubera is producing it now, right?
Lauren Kubera, Adam, our video guy, our sound guy Adam's there. We got a whole new crew and we're kicking ass.
Yeah, who were some of the people on it now? Is Soda still on, or
So
Joe
we
List?
just did Skankfest. We had Joe List, Dan Soda, Louis J. Gomez.
Of course, yeah, he needs the J.
I don't know why.
Who was it who said J was for retarded?
Yeah, that was
great.
Colin, I think.
Oh yeah.
And then we had Rich Vos on. It was a great one. I bought Rich Vos's hat for $100, and then he says I want the tax, so I had to make it 107, and then we lit it on fire. It was great. Thanks,
That's
buddy.
all right. Good to see you, Bobby.
Good to
as
see you
always.
too, brother.
Good. I'm here with Jim Norton. Jim, congratulations.
I almost snuck out of here without having to do this interview. You know, you're very smart to position yourself by the door. He catches us all walking out.
That's how I got everybody, by the
thank
door.
you. Thank you.
No, you were wonderful. It was a very special event tonight.
Yes.
Everybody.
Commemorating Rich Vos.
Pardon me?
Commemorating
Rich Vos. Everybody brought their A game.
Yeah.
The jokes were brutal, but they obviously came from love.
Yes.
People loved each other. It's obvious you guys have been friends for such a long time.
Well, that's the thing. Most roasts, you know, it's got to be just roasting people you like instead of a bunch of people who are cast or because they're famous. So we're all friends with Vos, so we just attacked him because we love him.
Yeah, and it was amazing. And nobody repeated shit. I mean, that's what was incredible.
No.
I mean, there were themes that got repeated, but everybody's jokes were so smart and so clever.
Yeah, you got to over-prepare. So, you know, I was lucky because I went on first. But, you know, if you're on fourth and fifth, and you got to cross a lot of stuff off.
Yeah, like Big J went on 10th. It was
great.
like, oh, and he killed.
He was awesome.
Everybody crushed. It was so good that they filmed it.
Yeah.
Because they really need to keep this.
Yeah, I hope so.
You know, in terms of comedy events, it was fantastic.
Thank you very
And
much.
I just wanted to say that you were amazing. People
Thank you.
love you.
Thank you.
It's great to see you, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks so much. Hello, girls.
Victorian. Hello, my dear. Good
How
to
are
see
you?
you. Okay, how you doing?
Well, hello. Colin, congratulations.
You know Colin, right?
Yeah, I know Colin before he was Colin.
Everyone knows Jeffrey.
Everyone knows Jeffrey. Can we talk for a second?
Oh, Jesus. What's up?
Can I be in the background?
I have a mic for everyone now. Yeah, right. No, it's so great. Congratulations, first of all,
On what?
on tonight's show. It was
Oh, the roast,
fantastic.
yeah.
No, but you handled it so well because you were so down to earth.
Because I had to follow Florentine, who killed.
They all killed. Everybody killed.
Everybody killed.
It's so hard to follow on a roast and to do shit that hasn't been done yet.
Yes.
It's a lot of stress.
Yeah, a lot of stress. Because everybody covers, we all cover the same areas.
But people were brutal.
Yeah.
People were
People
fucking
very
brutal.
mean.
But
Very mean.
But all out of love, right? Bobby Kelly took so much shit tonight. It was amazing. It felt like tough crowd again, right?
It was like tough crowd,
Right,
yeah.
Right. And the fact that they played Patrice, it was crazy.
Yeah,
The old
yeah.
Patrice thing.
It was nuts. It was like the old days.
Everybody did their homework.
Yeah, they did.
People really brought their
You're right.
There was nobody that wasn't prepared.
That's
Everybody
right.
did.
That's right.
Because sometimes on a roast, you see people fuck up.
Yeah, people don't prepare and they're screwed.
These were better than a Friar's roast. I've been to so many. You know, I used
yeah.
to write for the Friar's roast. These were incredible.
Thanks, yeah, it was really good.
How long did you work on your stuff, man?
Well, I mean, I just kind of played it on and off, you know what I mean? I mean, when I first heard about it, you write, when a joke comes to you, write it down, you know.
Yeah. So it's been a couple of months. You've been putting stuff
Right,
together.
yeah, just putting, whenever you're thinking something, I put it on my phone, that's it, yeah.
What are you personally doing these days? What do you got? Are you working on another
Nothing,
show?
I'm trying to work on a show, but it's not really working yet, so I've been doing it as stand-up, you know.
You're doing a lot of stand-up. Have you been performing here?
Yeah.
You know, I'm always grateful to you. You were my very first guest on the Bennington Show. You remember
Right,
that?
yes, of course.
2014.
I remember, yeah.
When we kicked it off, you were my first guest.
Oh,
And
good, yeah.
I'm always grateful to you for that.
Of course.
And you were in my pilot that we made for the Happiness Show.
That's
too.
right, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, Lisa Lampanelli, and Susie Essman.
Oh,
a
that's
great,
right,
a great
that's right.
team, yeah. Anyway, it was great to see you.
Great to see you, Jeffrey.
As always,
Always.
thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Coming on. Talk for a minute.
I have a big stain on my shirt.
Well, I'll turn
worn
you
this
this way.
shirt. I've worn this shirt 3 times,
Really?
and every single time I've gotten a
Oh, that
food
happens
stain.
to me too. Every time I wear a light color, if I go anywhere near ketchup, it's on my
I
jacket.
don't get it. It's like I'm mindful when I eat. I don't.
Me
Every
too.
time I finish eating, I'm like, what the fuck happened? I had no idea this was happening.
I'm like a magnet for
Yeah,
fucking stains.
it's a
It's
Jew
unbelievable.
thing.
It's a Jew thing. It's got to be. Congratulations. Yeah, you hold this. I'll hold this one.
Oh, look at that!
Hold it over your stain. No one will see it. We won't even mention it. No one even heard about it. Congratulations. What a dais. What a show tonight. It was
You know what's
unbelievable.
amazing? Like, everyone knows each other. Like, you knew that everything everyone said was because they loved the other person.
Yes, exactly.
It wasn't like, oh, you're a big star, so we're going to put you on a roast and write jokes for you. This is the way they always were. And it was so, people are saying it's the funniest show they've ever
The
seen.
funniest show ever. I mean, real seriously. We're not just saying that. It really
laughing
was.
so hard. Like, there was not a moment I wasn't paying attention. Or
Yeah, me too. Like I didn't drift off anywhere. And I was talking to Gary Goldman, and he said the same thing. That sitting there and watching, it was such a great feeling to see that you know all these people. They
Right.
know each other. You know them as friends.
Right.
They get along. They love each other. But the jokes were brutal.
Right.
Absolutely brutal. Brutal.
Right.
Only comics can do that to each other
Right.
and then
That's
hug
what
at the
makes
end.
it such a great,
Great thing.
that's what a true roast is, you know?
If people
I
said
mean, it's
that,
like I said to Norton, I mean, thank you for writing a joke about me. The fact that they took the time to, like, how can I
Right.
make fun of her? That's
if
that's
they
great.
mention you, it means they love you.
Right. It's like
They
being
don't-
on SNL when people get like some asshole who's president. Like, he gets pissed the way he's depicted on SNL. Like, that's a rite of passage.
Were you at the Pride Parade? Did you do anything for Pride Week?
You know, I feel like I'm proud all year long.
Yeah, I get that. You don't need a day.
And I was with my family. I felt proud. I went about my life as a gay person, but I didn't go to the parade or anything. But it was fine.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Not everyone has to. Parades are weird anyway. Just a long line of people walking in a
It
row.
was hot. You know, I don't need to. I'm menopausal. I'm sweating anyway. Like, you know.
How are the kids? Everybody
They're
good?
great. They're
Good.
really good. I'm old.
Great to see you. Man.
You too.
Mwah. Thank you so much for coming on.
I'm just saying, like, from my standpoint, as a dude watching who does this, I was going, I don't know how someone could go up after all this and do what you did, and then you did it. And I was like, fuck, man. Like, that was like next level moves. By my standards, I was like, oh, that is like a separate. I know you can't, gender doesn't exist, but men from boys. I know we're there's no more gender, but I'm saying the old expression. It was like one of those moves where I was like, oh fuck, dude, that was awesome.
Exactly.
The
and
whole
that's
thing
exactly
was
what I was
awesome,
gonna say.
but like to go up when you went up after what you went up after, I was like, unreal.
I'm here with Jim Florentine and Rory Albanese. Congratulations, Jim, on tonight's performance. It was amazing. It was truly amazing. And a very difficult spot.
Thank you. Yeah, look, I don't know, you just go up there and you fire away and you hope for the best. It's like going on late at the Comedy Cellar after a bunch of huge guys went on. And like, all right, what am I going to do? Am I going to worry about what they did, or I'm just going to go up there and do my own thing?
Yeah, but I feel like the difference is, as a comic, having done that versus a roast is like, you're all talking about the same thing. Like when you go on late at the Comedy Cellar, one guy might be talking about going to the movies, and one guy's talking about the president. You were all talking about Rich Vos. For you to go up
And
there,
each other.
yeah, like you went up there in a situation where everyone before you murdered, and I was like, well, there's nothing left. And then I was like, oh.
And he found shit to say that nobody said, which is amazing.
It was
amazing.
next level.
You must have felt so good while you were up there. I mean, every joke
No, I did,
was
because
like,
as a comic, you got the adrenaline, if you got a big laugh, you're like, good. I wanted to try to get a big one right off the bat with Bonnie. Like, hit her hard after she introduced me, because then I know it'll set me on a roll, get that first big laugh. So I switched around a bunch of jokes. Like, I'm just going to open with this one
I was going
and
to
hit
ask
hard.
you that. If you edited while you were up there,
Oh, yeah,
did you
I'm
switch?
Call an audible. It's called calling an audible.
Yeah, I just said I'm going to move right to this one, because I had a couple other ones I was going to open with. I said, no, I got to go hit hard. So, and
That is
and it
so
just
hard
worked.
to do, though. To be
The
on the
order-
spot
the
and
order
change
matters
the order
so much, but to do that on the fly, dude.
is a true genius, man.
Yeah, I mean, because I was 7th out of 10. Usually when I've done a roast, I've gone on later. So I'm like, all right, I just got to deal with it. So, you just make the best of it.
Everybody was so strong.
And he was
though,
also, like, people were really hitting him hard. you know? So in
Yeah.
my head,
Yeah,
So I'm saying if I was me, after I've been to like
You are you. What do you mean if you were you?
I'm saying if I am me, but I'm saying I've been at roast before, you know, not something so televised like this, but I'm saying where someone says one thing about me and I'm so mad about it and it was like 5 years ago. Dude, you went up like 7 minutes after like all these dudes shit on you. And you were like, that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm going to just murder this. I would have been like, why would you guys say that?
I don't remember one joke that someone said like specifically.
Yeah.
That's like I don't care
That's
about
the nature
that.
of a true comic.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing, that they must hurt when people say, because it was brutal. Some of the not just about
His soul
you.
died a long time ago.
Right? Yeah. That. Like,
But
I
not
don't
just
give a
about
fuck.
you. They were brutal with each other.
Yeah.
Everybody was fun. There was
That
no.
is an intimidating dance too. Jim Norton, like Colin Quinn, you know?
I know, Bobby Kelly, I know.
like, that's a Joe DeRosa. Like, that's not a Judy Gold. Nobody up there is not amazing. There was a Big J.
Big J had the hardest thing to go on
stage. Is not awesome.
Right.
I know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some of these guys are young guys and they're new and they still fucking killed. Big J to go on last.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Unbelievable.
I know. I should be happy I went on 7th and not 9th.
And not
so.
ninth. And not ninth. But you should feel really great about yourself. Last time I saw you, you were with Dice. You were traveling with Dice.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
still performing with him?
No, if he does some East Coast shows, like if I'm around, I'll open for him. So I don't know.
He still travels with Dice and he gambles in alleyways, but like not Andrew Dice.
Not Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah, exactly.
So what should people
Hey,
know?
that hurt. That hurt.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
I thought stuff rolled off your back. I thought we established.
I'm going to remember that for 5 years from now.
After all the roast
never
shit,
work
that's
together
the one.
again.
That's the one that hurt him. Right. Great to see you, Tom Cotter. Say a quick hello, Tom Cotter. What did you think of the roast tonight?
I thought it was the funniest 3 hours I've spent in probably 10 years. I laughed from start to finish. Bonnie set the bar so high. Florentine, who you just had on, who knew he was going to crush like that? Just absolutely crushed it.
Especially after so many other people had gone on before.
How about Big
He
J
went on
having
7.
to follow? Yeah, having to follow all that. I felt so bad for him, and then he just...
And Big J, amazing, right?
Oh, I laughed so hard.
And this from a man whose strength is one-liner jokes. I mean, hardly anybody is as strong as
We
you.
roasted at the Friars Club last week. We roasted Gary Busey. We thought we were funny. We were nothing compared to tonight.
Isn't that amazing
Oh,
tonight?
my God.
Everybody brought their A game.
Everybody crushed it. Not a weak link in the entire night.
Not one. Not one.
Very, very funny night.
Well, it was great to see you, Tom.
Good to see you.
Thanks for
Always
coming on. Always good, man.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much. Hey, so I'm here with Joe DeRosa. Joe, you were phenomenal tonight. It's unbelievable.
Thank you, my friend.
My God. And you have shoulders. What the fuck are they talking about?
I don't
you
know.
Look good. You look
I don't
good.
know. These motherfuckers, you know.
They
that's
pick
so
on
mean.
people for no reason.
No reason.
But you held your own. You were great. And the jokes were so smart.
Thanks,
so
buddy.
clever.
Thank you.
You came in from LA for this, right? Well, for Skankfest too.
I came in to do the Stress Factory for the weekend.
Oh, really?
And then Skankfest and this roast just happened to be right next to that. So then I was like, oh, I'll go to New York for the week. But no, I honestly, if I didn't have a gig out here, I think I probably would have flown in for it anyway.
It was worthwhile. It was the
was so
best
fun.
thing. It was everybody brought their A game.
Yeah,
it was so
it was fun.
unbelievable.
Everybody was great. It was really, really, really fun.
How long were you working on your material?
Well, I don't know. I wrote a bunch of jokes, and then I had 1 or 2 friends that were kind enough to help me with some jokes. Bill Burr slid me one, which I'm very grateful for. Artie Lang slid me a few.
Oh, nice.
So I'm very
Look who's
grateful
writing
for that.
Joe DeRosa, Bill Burr and Artie Lang.
But
That's
I wrote a bunch of my own too. It
No,
wasn't
I'm sure
like
you did because you're a good joke writer.
But yeah, you know, it was between us 3. It was good. It was, you know, my friend Brian McCarthy slipped me one. Brian McCarthy gave me the joke. Bobby Kelly, oh how the mighty have fattened.
Yes.
Which,
I wrote it down.
Yeah, he said it in passing. I go, can I use that? And he goes, yeah, I don't care. And then, you know, so that was a really amazing joke.
Oh, and when somebody said to him, what did you piss off a gypsy in 2005? I thought I was
That
going to
killed me.
fall on the
I'm
floor.
a huge horror movie fan, and I love Stephen King, so that's a deep cut. That's a thinner reference, and I loved it. I loved it. This was so great tonight. It's really a nice memory. I don't mean to be cheesy, but
No, it is. It's wonderful that they filmed it because they need to have this for posterity, no matter what happens with it.
Yeah.
They had to have a copy of this. It's amazing.
yes, I agree. All right,
Good
buddy.
to see you, Joe.
Good to see
Thanks
you,
so
man.
much, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks. See you guys.
Get my white boy on.
So you're allowed to do that?
They're tagging my white boy on. Fuck yeah! Motherfucker!
You are?
Alright.
I'm with my good buddy, longtime friend, Artie Fuqua. Artie, what'd you think of tonight's roast, man?
Well, the part with the guy, when he said that about the other guy, fucking hilarious. No, I didn't see it.
Well, I just want to tell you, I want to talk to you about other stuff. They referenced you in the roast.
Right.
Somebody, I don't remember who it was.
Big J. Oakerson.
Big J, who was talking about Keith Robinson.
Yeah.
And he said he's the only black guy who went into the hospital last year and came out poorer than when he went in.
That's fucking hilarious.
And then he said Artie Fuqua is driving around in a $200,000 Mercedes. And he's got a closet full of shirts with a right sleeve that's not wrinkled.
That's hilarious. You know, the thing about roasts are brutal. You know, I've been to so many roasts in the past where I couldn't breathe. It was so funny. I'm so upset that I missed this.
What were you doing tonight that you weren't here? Because
Well,
you're always here.
I'm always here.
This is your room, basically.
It is. I'm always here. And I knew about the roast, but I went out and had a meal with a friend that I hadn't seen in a while. I messed up. I love comedians. I love being around comedy. This is the only place I'm comfortable. In a room filled with my own kind. Comedian is my own kind. Not black people, not men, but comedians. Female comedians, whatever.
That's what's so wonderful about it. It's a real comedy community
It is.
we have here in New York.
It is.
I don't know if it's like that in L.A., but in New York, there's a lot of love in the comedy community.
There is.
And Bobby Kelly was saying that to me, that it's not just like people trying to get famous. They really support each other.
That's true.
They're happy for each other.
You know,
when you were in the hospital, people were so concerned about you. It's a real comedy community.
You know, when I was out of work, the only comedian that called me and offered to loan me money was Rich Vos.
Really?
The only comedian, yeah.
Wow.
The only comedian that called me and offered to loan me money. Now, the case had been settled, but I didn't want to say anything. But when he offered, I was just like, but I was touched, you know?
I don't blame you.
He didn't know the case was settled. He didn't know what I was going through, but he just offered. Hey, man, let me see what I can. The only person that offered. Now, I'm not throwing comedians under the bus. They came to see me. They were supportive. They were there. Maybe it was on a couple of comedians' minds. But there's bills, there's family, there's real life. They're not always able to. Rich was the only one that said, hey, man, let me see what I could do. I didn't ask him, but for him to just offer like that means
that's a very
lot.
special thing.
Yeah, very special thing.
That is a very, very
Right.
special thing. And for those who only know Vos's stage persona, you'd be shocked to hear something like that. He's the last person you would think.
You know, the thing about Vos, when I found out he was 60, it blew my mind because he ages like he uses cocoa butter. He ages like
Like a
he has
black man.
Like he has a dermatologist at his house. Like, we have the lemon for your eyes, and we're gonna put cucumber all over your face so you don't age. He ages like black people. Yeah, he ages like black people.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Vos don't crack.
Vos don't crack. Not black don't crack. Vos
don't crack. Yeah, it's amazing. So as I was saying, this is your room.
Yeah.
I've seen you crush here every time you're on stage, and you do one of the nicest things. After your show, I'll tell them, after his show, he stands on the stage and all the fans come and meet him. He greets everybody. You take pictures with people. You're a very gracious person when it comes to treating your fans well, and that's very special.
You know, comedy is what it is overcoming tragedy. And in your own personal life, whatever you're going through that might make you uncomfortable or make you feel insecure, you come here to laugh at it. That's a comedian's job, to alleviate you from whatever demon is chasing you daily. Now, we all have things that we're trying to get away from. Our minds run all the time. We all have that brain that won't stop. But you can just come into a room and laugh like an hour and a half to 2 hours and forget about whatever is fucking with you, like your boss or your spouse or your kids. or the money that you owe. You can just laugh at that for a while. Makes the world an easier place to live. You can go to work, get that money without saying, I hate my job. You can go to work laughing at your job. When you laugh at everything, it gets easier. That's what comedy is. We make the world easier. That's it.
Hey, it's Robert Kelly.
Hey, it's Artie Fuqua.
Colin Quinn.
It's Jim Norton.
I'm Bonnie McFarlane. You're watching Comedy Matters.
He was Jeffrey Gurian.
The best.
Boom.
With Jeffrey Gurian. That was good.
You're watching Comedy Matters TV with Jeffrey Gurian. Why? Why are you watching this? It's shit.
Hi, I'm Judy Gold. You're watching Comedy Matters TV.
With Jeff.
I know who the fuck you are! How many fucking years have I known you? Don't forget with Jeffrey Gurian. Why do you think people are watching the show? Because they know Jeffrey Gurian.
You're watching Comedy Matters.
You're watching Comedy Matters TV
with Jeffrey Gurian. Yeah, baby. You know how we do, baby. Yeah, baby. Comedy Matters, baby.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Comedy Matters TV. To check out some of our other videos, click on the boxes on either side of me. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Not just for me, but for my parents.